Very good morning to one all. It's really a privilege to be here and be part of this wonderful workshop that has been going on for the last couple of days. And also, a rare opportunity for us to present our perspective as a parent. So, thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity, and I will be sharing my experience with my son. So who am I to participate in such a August workshop? My first and basic qualification is I am a father of a 10-year-old autistic son who has been non-verbal so far and intellectually disabled as per the assessment done. And to top it all, he had seizure disorder from last year. So currently I work for the government of Tamil Nadu. So as you have been, I hope that you have been discussing about autism in great detail. The one major factor is, see, it's not like any other disability which can be physically seen, which is tangible. So the one major difference is it's an unseen disability. So that is where the problem lies. This is one photograph of my son I posted. But to take that one photograph, I have to at least scan through hundreds of images. So this is what people perceive. See, when they see him, they think that he is a normal child. Maybe that the fault lies with us parents also, because we project the wrong kind of image, whether it is in the social media or in any other platform. So they don't see him when he exhibits some strange behavior. They find it very difficult to conceptualize, accept, and then relate to even. So they say, why he looks normal, why he is behaving like this. So that is how others perceive. And I think I should also, as a parent, take the blame of projecting them as the best way that we want to project rather than bearing and laying it back. So this is my journey with my son. He was born exactly around 10 years back. My wife had an emergency cesarean, unplanned cesarean. We're going to details of it in the next slide. But he was full term. He was crying. His birth weight was 4.2. At the time of birth or at the time of discharge, no one noticed any changes in him. And he had his normal milestones. He walked at the right time. He had nothing was amiss. He was diagnosed when he was 1 year and 3 months. I wrongly put it as 2 years and 3 months. 1 year and 3 months, I found that he was not responding to name calls. He was not looking at us when we called him. So we took him for an evaluation. They first wanted us to rule out whether there is any hearing issues. So we did a brain evoked response analysis test, BERA. Confirmed that his hearing was normal. And we are asked to do an MRI. There were no findings in the MRI. But the EEG said he was prone to seizures. The EEG had lots of spikes. The doctor asked whether he had any episode of seizures. So I said no. And he was without any seizures till last year. So this is his birth history. Why he had an emergency LSCS? Because the baby was not positioned, he was dashing against the pelvic bone. So there is no way that he could come out the normal way. But there was some medical negligence also into it, because it was easily, the doctor could have made it out the previous night itself by physical examination. But anyway, they tried for a normal delivery. She was going through a normal process for almost 6 hours. And after a great struggle, then they decided to have an emergency LSCS done. I hope yesterday's session you would have understood the correlation between epilepsy and autistic children. No one can deny it. So it is a fact. And there are so many reports which prove the higher incidence of epilepsy among children with ASD. And And I don't want the scientists to brush it aside like how they did for MMR and ASD. So this is the one area that they have to focus on. We have to pressurize them to look into it, because this might even lead to the etiology of ASD, because the incidence of correlation is so high. But the question is, does a particular therapeutic approach or protocol exist to treat an autistic child, or is it the same for the common population? As of now, they don't have a separate protocol to treat them. Could achieving a therapeutic control of epilepsy, will it help them come out of this condition, or will it help them to improve? Will that bring out any change in their behavior pattern? So that is one aspect that we have to look into. Can early diagnosis of an abnormal EEG prevent occurrence of seizure? This I have to share it with my personal experience, because as I told you earlier, though my son's MRI had no findings, he had an abnormal EEG which was having so many spikes, and the findings of the EEG was he was prone to seizure. Should he have been treated much earlier for this condition? Because he is on treatment only after this first seizure, which occurred only at the age 10. There was indication that he was prone to seizure. So that is one aspect, that is an unanswered question. Can the recurrence of seizure be avoided? This again, I quote my observations and my experience, because he had his first episode and then he was treated with the drug Presium, which is normally not an anticonvulsant drug, but it is an adjuvant which is given along with an anticonvulsant drug. But he was given that twice daily, and after a month, he was changed to once daily, and on this very same day, his second episode occurred. So, whether it is, can the second episode be avoided? Can the recurrence be avoided? If he had been put on an anticonvulsant drug right from the first day. So that is one aspect that we have to look into, because, as I said, there was no protocol specific with regard to treating an epilepsy with respect to autistic children and the normal phenotype. And there are no medical equipments to get an EEG done. So it's very difficult to have an EEG done for an autistic child. So he has to be sedated, and most neurologists will not agree for sedation, because when you sedate, then they might not be able to get the actual brain stimulus. So unless you sedate, you can't have an EEG done for an autistic child. Then they have so many leads connected to your head. So that was an issue. Otherwise, they would have done an EEG at that time itself. They couldn't do an EEG. So they kept him observed for a month, thinking that their protocol says the repeat of seizure only they treat it as a seizure disorder. The first incidence of seizure they don't treat per se as a seizure disorder. So actually I had to wait and see my son suffer again before he started to be put on another drug. The other question that I couldn't find answer is this condition drug induced? Because just before this incidence of seizure, he had some disturbance which was not able to communicate since he is non-verbal. So I took him to various clinicians, physicians, various hospitals to find out what exactly wrong with him, because he was having some discomfort, some distress. So they were not able to find out, because there was no external symptoms or manifestations. Then one pediatrician suggested that since you are telling that he is having, he had an abnormal EEG at the birth, why don't we do a repeat EEG? So he sedated him. We took him to a neurologist who refused to do an EEG for the simple reason, he said, for 10 years your son he didn't have any episode of seizure. The EEG will not reveal anything. So he refused, saying with my 35 years of experience as a neurologist, I will not advise you to go for an EEG now. So he discharged my son, and the next day he had a seizure. So this is exactly what happened. So this aspect also has to be looked into. And a couple of days before this episode, he was prescribed Respirodol by a psychiatrist, because they were not able to find out why he had this distress. So then he said it might be something to do with his psychiatry. So let us treat him with risperidone. At that time, despite my initial protest, I said, so let us wait for some time. So he said, we have waited for a month, let us start. So whether this drug has induced seizure. So that aspect, so I tried asking the question, they said, see, you have given only 3 dosages, 3 days you have given. So there is no history to prove that 3 days of this drug can cause this. But this drug, which is an antipsychotic, which is commonly now prescribed for children with ASD, is a drug which is known to cause seizures, especially with children who are prone to seizure, like my own son. So that is one area which needs to be looked into in detail, because this drug, though in the normal children it won't cause seizures, but for children who are prone to seizure, who already have an abnormal EEG but they don't have seizure, this drug can cause seizure. So this can also be drug induced. So now that he is on anti-epileptic drug for 6 months, what is the side effects I observed? Thank God he didn't have any history of seizures in the last 6 months. But the side effects observed include an abysmally low level of vitamin D. Very, very shocking. And alkaline phosphatase, the liver enzyme was abnormally high, and the PTH, the parathyroid hormone, was high. It is all, if you ask an endocrinologist, they will give you the cycle. So it's all related. If you have low vitamin D, your alkaline phosphatase will definitely be high, because the body is trying to compensate the low level of vitamin D2. But this is a side effect. I can prove it because the test that was taken before he was put on this medication shows normal level of all these parameters. So this is one side effect. If we ignore, then it might have lead to further complications. So a neurologist or a clinician who prescribes this have to clearly tell us what to do in case of these parameters going abysmally high or abnormally low. So as I already stated, see, the normal, the percentage of epilepsy in a normal population is 1 or 1.3%. The population of epilepsy in ASD is close to 25 to 35%. So there is a very clear link. My question and my wish to the scientific community is, will this contribute to solving the etiology? I still remember the doctor whom we took, my son, he was known as the father of developmental pediatrics, a very aged man. But he said, see, we don't know the cause, so I can't tell you the prognosis. So this happened 8 years back. My son was on my son's second birthday, and I took him for evaluation to the then best known developmental pediatrician in India. He said, don't know the cause, so I can't tell you the prognosis. So that being the case till date, will this link help in solving the etiology? Is there enough research going on in India or abroad to solve this? Can therapeutic control of epilepsy make patients seizure free? Yes. Improve autistic behavior? Yes. Intellectual disability, that is another field, but I don't have the time to go into it, because the percentage of children with the ID having epilepsy is still more higher than for children with ASD and epilepsy. So that is a subgroup in that, so that can even give us some of the. So I am open to your questions or views, or anything in particular that you want me to ask about my journey before I conclude.
Is he your only child?
No. I am blessed with a daughter who is 10 years younger to him.
So, you think that is supporting him or adding to his elder?
Very much. She was a pillar of support to us. As you know, as a parent, we have to keep our eyes 24/7 on him. So she is our only relief. The both of us work. So definitely she is a pillar of support. So I even encourage children with the first child being an autistic learner, you have another child sibling. So that might help both in the social development as well as will be a great relief for others. Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, sure. First of all, thank you so much for sharing your experience with your child. And my name is Mark, and I'm one of the 8 students from Loyola, Finland. So basically, we're collaborating with Loyola students. So my question would be, what would be like right now for you to, maybe to alleviate your handling your child? Like, what could be a solution that you would like to have that we can work on for this project? Yeah, technology, maybe like through technology, because like also you mentioned with the drugs, and also with like some doctors, they recommend neuroleptics drug, which causes also different side effects, like also what you said in your presentation.
Thanks for the question that shows your concern. So my need, or what I perceive as a need, is even it was a early diagnosis for my son. He was just 1 year and 3 months, and I did all the tests before he was 2. But that time I was in a place called Trichy, a small town compared to Chennai. That time I met a professor from social work department in Trichy. So that gentleman said that he has a setup where he can provide early intervention all under one roof. So I went to this setup, I saw that, and I asked him, sir, I live in Chennai, so it will be difficult for me to relocate to Trichy. So what do you think that in Chennai we will be having a similar setup? So he said, I don't know, I'm not very sure, I can't refer or suggest a place. But to my surprise, till now I haven't found such a place in Chennai, where you have early intervention, where you have all the speech therapy, occupational therapy, and all other things that are needed for an early intervention. All under one roof is what we lack. That is one big need. I hope I have answered your question.
Thank you so much, sir.
That will help us a lot. See, because we put him in one school and then after 1 year or 2 years, then we find it that is not helping him out, or the school authorities tell us this won't suit your child. Then we have to run to another school and put him there. And right now, I am in such a crisis because last month school management said we suggest that you shift him somewhere else where you have a better place. So usually I don't change schools, I at least wait for 2 years to see how things shape out. But that is my concern. So thank you.